Solve the following rational equations. Check the solutions. Alright, we have h over h minus 3 plus 6 over h plus 2 is equal to 15 over h plus 2 by h minus 3. Alright, so notice that we need to exclude some values like we've done in the past. So h minus 3 equals 0 implies that h equals 3. And h plus 2 equals 0 implies that h equals negative 2. And we have the same two factors on the right-hand side of the equation, so we only need to exclude these two values. So let's note that that h cannot equal 3 and h cannot equal negative 2. And we only have those two distinct factors, so the LCD for the entire equation is their product, h minus 3 by h plus 2. Alright, so I'll multiply both sides of the equation by h minus 3 by h plus 2. Alright, so I have h minus 3 by h plus 2 times h over h minus 3 plus h minus 3 by h plus 2 times 6 over h plus 2 is equal to 15 over h plus 2 by h minus 3 times h minus 3 by h plus 2. Alright, so let's reduce out what we can. First term, the h minus 3 is reduced out, leaving h times h plus 2. Second term on the left-hand side, the h plus 2 is reduced out, leaving 6 by h minus 3. On the right-hand side, both of the factors reduce out, leaving just 15. Alright, so now let's continue to simplify this. We have h squared plus 2h plus 6h minus 18 is equal to 15. So h squared plus 8h minus 18 is equal to 15. And I see that this is quadratic, and let me get the one side equal to 0 by subtracting 15 from both sides. So I have h squared plus 8h minus 33 is equal to 0. Alright, h squared plus 8h minus 33 factors as h plus 11 by h minus 3. So I set each factor to 0. H plus 11 is 0, or h minus 3 is 0. And so the first equation here, h plus 11 is 0, implies that h is negative 11. The second equation, h minus 3 equals 0, implies that h equals 3. So it looks like we've got two solutions of the equation that we need to check. Okay, but wait a second. Earlier we noted that h could not equal 3, so we can immediately exclude that solution. It's called an extraneous solution of the equation. We can immediately exclude it. We don't have to check it because we already know that if h equals 3, we get zeros in we can get 0 in the denominator. So we only need to check h equals negative 11. Alright, so that would give us negative 11 over negative 11 minus 3 plus 6 over negative 11 minus plus 2 is equal to 15 over negative 11 plus 2 and negative 11 minus 3. So let's see, that's negative 11 over negative 14 plus 6 over negative 9. So that's 11/14, and I'm going to reduce 6/9 to 2/3, so 11/14 minus 2/3 let's see, we need an LCD for 14 and 3 is 42. So I'll just multiply the first term by 3 and the second term by 14. And so that's 33 over 42 minus 28 over 42, and so that's 5 over 42. All right, the right-hand side, I've got 15 over negative 9 times negative 14. So that's 15 over, well, negative times a negative is positive, and 9 is 3. Well, let's think of that 15 right away. Let me think of that 15 as a 3 times 5. And let's see, this, we know that the negative times a negative is positive. 9 is 3 times 3, and 14 is just 14. But now notice I can reduce out a factor of 3, leaving me with 5 over 42. So it does check out, and h equals negative 11 is a solution of the equation. But 3 is not a solution. All right, exercise B, we have c over c plus 7 is equal to 70 over c squared plus 4c minus 21. All right, so let's see. What can we do here? Well, we know that c plus 7 equals 0 if c equals negative 7. All right, so we'll need to exclude that. And we have c squared plus 4c minus 21. And notice that that factors as c plus 7 by c minus 3. So c plus 7 equals 0, c equals negative 7, no new information there. C minus 3 equals 0, so c equals 3. All right, so let's exclude negative 7. So c cannot equal negative 7, and c cannot equal 3. And also, since we note that the c squared plus 4c minus 21 is in factored form c plus 7 by c minus 3, well then we have the LCD for the equation is c plus 7 by c minus 3. So let's multiply both sides of the equation by that. C plus 7, c minus 3, c plus 7, c minus 3. All right, on the left-hand side, the factor of c plus 7 reduces out, leaving c times c minus 3. On the right-hand side, the c plus 7 reduces out, and the c minus 3 reduces out, leaving just 70. So we get c squared minus 3c is 70. Subtracting 70 from both sides, we get c squared minus 3c minus 70 is 0. And c squared minus 3c minus 70 factors. Let's see, with 7 and 10, let's get the signs right. So c plus 7 by c minus 10. So c plus 7 is 0, or c minus 10 is 0. So that implies that c equals negative 7, or c equals 10. Now, again, compare back to what we did earlier. We said that c cannot equal negative 7, so we immediately can exclude that solution. And we only need to check c equals 10. So is 10 over 10 plus 7 equal to 70 over 10 squared plus 4 times 10 minus 21. So left-hand side's easy, that's just 10 over 17. Right-hand side is 70 over, let's see, that's 100 plus 40 minus 21. So that's 70 over 140, subtract 21 is 119. So notice that 70 is 7 times 10, and 119 is 7 times 17, and by reducing out the factor of 7, we do find we get 10/17 on the right-hand side as well. So we do get one solution of the equation at C equals 10.